Hi guys, it's about 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. I'm Stephen Boyle. Well, there's a lot going on across the country. Let's get right to it. We're going to start off with Tropical Storm Beryl. Actually, it's a hurricane. And how do I know this? Well, because I've been looking at some information from planes and also some other data that is coming out from models here. Actually, not even models, just observations. And 80-mile-an-hour winds is a hurricane. And if you look at the radar, this thing does actually have an eye associated with it. Here is the radar imagery. I think it is quite clear. If you go up here, I think it's quite clear that right in here there is an eye. Okay, I'm pretty certain. This right in here is obviously a very strong signature of an eye. So this is a pretty nasty. I would actually call this a hurricane, but from the National Weather Service, this is a strong tropical storm. But yeah, it seems to me like this is a hurricane. There is some thunderstorms going on across Pennsylvania. There is also some severe weather going on across the Central Plains. There is some snow into portions of Montana tonight. We'll get to that in just a little bit. So, let's start out into the north where there is some pretty interesting activity going on. How about an excessive heat warning into Philly and Trenton and some of the surrounding areas? Yeah, hot stuff. How about 90-degree heat with heat indices of 95 to 97 degrees? First official heat burst that we're going to see. It's not really going to be a heat wave because heat waves, again, are 3 consecutive days of 90 degrees or higher, but it's going to be a very hot couple days, tomorrow and Tuesday. Severe thunderstorm watch into portions of Harrisburg, Lancaster, back out into central portions of Pennsylvania. There is a severe thunderstorm watch, severe thunderstorm warning right now into southeastern Columbia County, and also Schuylkill, Pennsylvania County as well. This is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing damage in winds as well as hail. Keep that in mind. So this is a pretty nasty line of thunderstorms. Take shelter and be safe. Now, there is an air quality alert for the Baltimore-Washington region, obviously because of the very warm conditions that are going to be happening. And then we have some severe thunderstorms going on across the Central Plains states. This is a severe thunderstorm watch that is out until 1 o'clock Central Daylight Time. Okay, so keep that in mind. There is a tornado warning right now for portions of Minnesota. The National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This dangerous storm was located near Frederick, or 34 miles west of Rice Lake, moving northeast at 15. Make sure you take cover if you're in that particular region of Minnesota. Minneapolis, St. Paul region is going to be under a severe thunderstorm warning, as well as many other regions across Minnesota tonight. Severe thunderstorms go all the way down into Kansas. So, this is going to be a pretty nasty night tonight out there. Keep that in mind, and I'll show you the radar imagery from this region. Just look at these massive thunderstorms that are going through the region. We'll show you that tornadic storm that's up in here. It's actually coming close now to Wisconsin, actually. But yeah, there's some severe thunderstorms across, St. Paul and areas like that. But tornado warning into portions of Wisconsin. Now, let's talk a little bit about some winter weather. I'm in some of this heat now, and it's kind of muggy and all of this other stuff. So I want to think coolness right now. So there is a winter storm warning tonight for portions of Montana, with a potential of an additional 4 to 6 inches for elevations above 4,000 feet. 1 to 3 inches at lower elevations. Visibilities will be reduced to less than a half mile at times. So yeah, imagine that. 2 to 5 inches into some other localized regions as well by 10 o'clock this evening. And guess what? Last night, about 1 to 2 feet fell. So we're talking about an additional 4 to 6 inches. Yeah, so that is what's going on. So snowy stuff out there, really snowy. I wish I was there. And then there is a frost advisory for portions of Nevada, and also a freeze warning for portions of Colorado. So that is what's going on. But and down here there is also a tornado warning, or not a tornado warning, but there is a severe weather statement. Tornado warning for West Central, Terrell, and Central counties will expire at 8 Central Time, which is already passed. So there is a little bit of a nasty storm out, just a brief pop-up thing that came out, but nevertheless, it could produce a little bit of hail and damage and winds, and that is into portions of Texas. So, what is going on when it comes in terms of the models? This is the NAM model, and those are the thunderstorms that are going on tonight across the Central Plains. Really what's going to happen is this front is actually going to distribute some of its energy to New England tomorrow. There is also going to be Beryl is also going to kind of start taking its turn towards south central Georgia tomorrow, and will start to go off to sea later on. Probably towards Tuesday, it will start going yet again. It will start going back onto the ocean, or into the ocean. More thunderstorms into the northeast according to the NAM model. Here is yet again another batch of thunderstorms going on across the Central Plains states. That's what's generally going on, it looks like. This is the GFS model. There is what is Hurricane Beryl right now. Those are those severe thunderstorms going on across the central portions of the country. Tomorrow, there are those thunderstorms that will be happening into the northeast. Yet again, more stuff happening pretty much till Wednesday. Then there will be a system. It looks like the same system that's right now affecting Montana with the snow will actually drop down into the Missouri region. So it looks like the Aclatex, it will be moving into that particular region. And really, it's going to kind of move in this direction. And what it's actually going to do is bring a bunch of rain for the northeast. Kind of well-needed rain. It's been kind of dry in this particular region. Also keep things cooler. There could actually be a couple nights where we only get down into the 40s during the nighttime hours. So yeah, it's going to get cool. It's going to get cool fast around here. So right now it may feel like summer, but really it's not going to feel like that for much longer around the northeast, particularly New England. That moves out, we still get some more rain and showers, and there could be another rainstorm that comes through as well. So looks like we could be getting some well-needed rain around here throughout the next couple weeks. So that's what's going on across the country. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll be back tomorrow with another forecast. Take care, everyone.